If you are the smartest person in the room, then you are in the wrong room. Death and life have their determined appointments. Riches and honors depend upon heaven. Respect yourself, and others will respect you. The man who asks a question is a fool for a minute. The man who does not ask is a fool for life. Choose a job you love, and you will never have to work a day in your life. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. I slept and dreamt life is beauty. I woke and found life is duty. We have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. Desire to have things done quickly prevents their being done thoroughly. The will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential, these are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. To see and listen to the wicked is already the beginning of wickedness. They must often change, who would remain constant in happiness and wisdom. He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions. Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Act with kindness, but do not expect gratitude. Only the wisest and stupidest of men never change. The strength of a nation derives from the integrity of the home. There are 1,000 lessons in defeat, but only one in victory. The funniest people are the saddest ones. We should feel sorrow, but not sink under its oppression. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. It is easy to hate and it is difficult to love. This is how the whole scheme of things works. All good things are difficult to achieve, and bad things are very easy to get. Humility is the solid foundation of all the virtues. Be not ashamed of mistakes, and thus make them crimes. Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. If we don't know life, how can we know death? When anger rises, think of the consequences. It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous. Success depends upon previous preparation, and without such preparation, there is sure to be a failure. The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell. Anyone can find the switch after the lights are on. When you have faults, do not fear to abandon them. The more man meditates upon good thoughts, the better will be his world, and the world at large. To understand yourself is the key to wisdom. All people are the same, only their habits differ. The parent's age must be remembered, both for joy and anxiety. No matter how busy you may think you are, you must find time for reading, or surrender yourself to self-chosen ignorance. A gentleman would be ashamed should his deeds not match his words. It is not possible for one to teach others who cannot teach his own family. To love a thing means wanting it to live. Better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. If you look into your own heart and you find nothing wrong there, what is there to worry about? What is there to fear? Think no vice so small that you may commit it, and no virtue so small that you may overlook it. A healthy man wants 1,000 things. A sick man only wants one. To know what you know, and what you do not know, that is true knowledge. I want you to be everything that's you, deep at the center of your being. Learn as if you were not reaching your goal, and as though you were scared of missing it. I'd rather die for speaking out than to live, and be silent. If they spit at you behind your back, it means you're ahead of them. The man who moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones. The way you cut your meat reflects the way you live. Wisdom, compassion, and courage are the 3 universally recognized moral qualities of men. You cannot open a book without learning something. To see the right and not to do it is cowardice. Go before the people with your example and be laborious in their affairs. Study the past if you would define the future. Give a bowl of rice to a man, and you will feed him for a day. Teach him how to grow his own rice, and you will save his life. Worry not that no one knows you. Seek to be worth knowing. When it is obvious that the goals cannot be reached, don't adjust the goals, adjust the action steps. It is more shameful to distrust our friends than to be deceived by them. When you know a thing, to hold that you know it, and when you do not know a thing, to allow that you do not know it, this is knowledge. Before you embark on a journey of revenge, dig 2 graves. The expectations of life depend upon diligence. The mechanic that would perfect his work must first sharpen his tools. Never give a sword to a man who can't dance.